Hey there, lads and lasses. This here, of course, is Thunderhand64. Coming at you live. I'm trying to adjust my seat here. Coming at you live here from the west coast of the United States here on a Wednesday morning. And that could only mean that it is time for some Generations, a Minecraft server, and we're on the survival server today. Some of you may know that we switch off. God. Okay. I'm getting tangled up in my headphone cord here. Some of you may know that we switch off the Wednesdays. We alternate them. So one Wednesday, last Wednesday, we were working in the creative test mode world, Baby Zombie Rush. And that means this Wednesday, the alternating Wednesday, we're on the survival world in the Generations 5 map. So. Starting a little bit earlier today. Usually this stream runs from noon to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Starting a little earlier today because we have some stuff going on in the house here later on. So, you know, we got to start a little bit earlier today. But usually I find starting earlier isn't really the problem. It's later. That's the problem. Like to welcome in Armageddon. Armageddon's Fire. Arma. How are you doing this morning? Although it's well into tomorrow for you. Okay, let me see. Let us... I'm good, and yourself? I am awesome. Thank you very much. We have some particularly nice weather here in Southern California right now. We've been super lucky the last couple of years. It's been very cool and very wet here for a desert. It's been very nice here. And so now we're coming into spring. There's still snow on the mountains up in the San Bernardinos there. But down here on the valley floor, it's still sunny and cool and breezy. It's really nice weather right now. It's going to heat up over the next couple of days, and then next week it's going to cool down again. 4 a.m., that's right. Arma, forgive me if I've asked before, but what part of Australia are you in? Generally, you don't have to dox yourself, but... We have family in Taiwan, and we go over to Taiwan quite a bit, and so I'm used to the 15 to 16 hour difference. Near Melbourne, okay. Right. So let me see. If you're in Melbourne, you're on the East Coast in the south, right? So I'm not sure if you're in the... same time zone as Taiwan. I don't think. I think you're one hour. 1 extra hour ahead of them. But I'm familiar with doing that conversion. Let's get set up on the display scene like that. And let's log on to the server and see where we left off. I think I was working the bee farm over here. Yes, I was. And so we were working on this upper structure here, which looks really cool. I like this idea. I had to temporarily rip down this wall here. Because I needed to see the structure and how this is built, because I rebuilt this bee farm in the Buffooncraft community server. And I went and I put it on the roof of the Nether. And so I needed to log on to Generations to see how I did this. And I made some changes. I lowered this whole structure down by 1. So I had the hoppers actually 1 level down below. I had the hives and the nests right on ground level. And then I had the dispensers at the top. I had these dispensers where the hives and the nests are now. So everything was lowered by one block. And the advantage that that gave me was that I could load up the dispensers from here because the dispensers were right at this level. So I would just go into the chamber right here, and then I would just reload them with the shears and the bottles right from there. I didn't have to go topside like this and climb up here. So it brought the whole structure down by one block, which was really nice. And then I didn't have to be concerned with what was going on up there, right? I could do everything from this level right here. So, but I'm not going to make that change here in Generations. Generations, I'm going to leave it like this. I like the openness of it here, right? So cranking things up by a level and having this top level is actually a cool thing. So I'm going to stay with that. One thing I did decide, though, while I was thinking about this was I want this a little bit warmer. So I'm going to make a little bit of a palette change right here. And I'm going to put some oak here, I think, for the wood floor. I'm going to do that, just to warm things up a little bit. And then I'll continue the black stone around in other locations here. Let's see if we have some oak planks already crafted. We may. Again, here I'm switching servers again, and now now I'm on Generations. So I have to remember where I am and what I have here and what I don't have. And working across 4 servers now. Yeah, see, I like to have a little bit of warmth here. Like this. See, that's a little bit better to me. Okay, let's rebuild that and put that back together. It looks like we're going to be doing some nightfall here. So, let's get a little bit of room in one of these shulkers. Good Lord, Thunder. What a mess. I think we're going to have to haul out yet another shulker. And I don't have any, so I'm going to have to maybe fly back and go get some. Or at least maybe just make some chests here and start sticking some things in chests. The thing I don't like about that is it tends to make chest monsters, where shulkers, I can just rip them up and fly them back, right? So, but you can see I don't have any spare shulkers on me right now. So, yeah, there's that. Okay, so I still need some of these logs. And then some of those kind of blocks, right? So I just tore open that side, so I didn't convert all those logs over, did I? Really? Oh, darn. Oh, I did, didn't I? And now I'm going to make more inventory unnecessarily. Not cool. Not cool. All right, I think we were growing trees over here. And you know what? We just need one for right now. I don't want to generate a whole bunch of unnecessary inventory. I just need enough logs to complete that part for now. And that might do it. So I needed to just run a couple of logs this way, right across there. That's good. And then I need some stuff like this, right? These are all wall units. Yes, they are. And I believe I have several different kinds here. Let's do a little bit of the polish there and there, maybe. And some of the bricks. And these are just the good old black stone. Oh, those are the bricks. That's the polished. I thought I had more than that. Yeah, that's not bad. That's okay. So we're back to that. And we have to be conscious of some of this. Up here. To make sure that these are properly waxed, so I get that so I get the level of oxidization that I want there. Can I wax these? Yeah, see? Those are waxed. And now I need to wax these. And that one. These I want to get more to that kind of level, so I'm going to leave those. And I believe all of the rest of these are already waxed. I think I've locked these into the state. And you can tell if you try to wax them, click on, yeah, see that one wasn't. I'll keep that one where it is. If you try to wax them and you can't, that means they're already waxed. Good. All right, so as we're building here, we'll just keep an eye on these, those ones there, and those ones over there. Okay, I think we were doing... I think I needed another item frame over here, and I didn't have it. And I don't think I have the fixins to be crafting one right now. I don't think I have that. Do I? I have the sticks, but I don't have the leather. No, I do not. Okay, that's fine. One of the things we can do is what I want hanging from here is foliage of various kinds. So some of these kinds of blocks that we already have, especially the flowering azaleas, some of that, right? Some of the non-flowering ones, some different kinds of leaf blocks. The mangrove roots are some of the things that I want here. That's a Nova trick that I picked up on. Some of the glowberry vines, some regular vines, and some lichen, some glow lichen. So let's go grab another shulker. I think I can get another shulker over there. And you know what? I can start bringing some of these back and emptying some of these things out. Like, I think I can empty this one out. Terraforming stuff, I'm going to need this. But this one, not so much so. I think I could dump off a lot of that stuff. This stuff I'm going to hang on to. All right, like, I can reuse that one. Let's do that. That. Put that back in there. We can also start getting some of this trash out, right? Like, I'm not using apples here. Really? You know, gunpowder? No. The campfires I decided not to do because they didn't really look that cool from the bottom. Campfires look a lot better from the top. From the bottom, not so much so. If you... Where did those go? Are they still over here? Because originally, and I'll just stick one on the side here. See, from the... Now, you put out the campfire, and then you get... But from the bottom, they just look like this. I mean, they could have their uses. It's kind of a nice transition between the oak and the blackstone, like this, even though it's got a lot of blue and gray in it. But from the bottom, for any of this kind of purpose, not really. And they're not directional either. If they're directional, I might think of going along the whole outside of this with that, but it might wind up being a little too heavy, I think. So campfires, no, we won't be using those. Let's... Okay, campfires can go back. Wheat, I won't be using any of that. Hay bales, I might be, though. Might be with the hay bales. All of this stuff I'm going to put in here. Smithing table, blast furnace. I don't think so. I think I'm good with that. Extra hive, I'm going to leave that here just in case. Composters, I think I'm finished with the composters. Ominous banner, really? Kelp. I don't think I'm going to be using any clay. Dispensers, I think I'm finished with dispensers, but some of these things can go back into, like, my tech box and stuff, so... Yeah, a number of these items can go back. Glass and stone. I'm going to keep that stuff here for now. All right, let's fly on over. Let's do a little bit of maintenance, a little bit of cleanup, and then we'll start collecting some of the items that we're going to need for that. So now that we have the Elytra wings for the community server for Buffooncraft, which we've had for a few weeks now, flying skills are coming back. Only a little bit. I've never been particularly good with the flying skills. But all right, let's get back. Ditching stuff into this shameful chest monster. Blackstone will keep. I'll put that there. Put that there. Trapdoors. I'm going to hang on to trapdoors for the moment. But a lot of this stuff, this I'll hang on to for growing stuff. I think I'm done with the glass panes for a little bit, though. This I'll also hang on to. And the oak leaves, too. But this other stuff, let's get rid of some of this other, like the glass. Slime balls, no. All of this stuff, yeah, we'll hang on to that. All of these items. We're going to need quite a bit of string today, I think, which is a problem on Generations because I've not a farm for that, which I discovered not too many streams ago. While we're over here, we can see if we have some of that terraforming stuff already in place. Those wall units, we'll keep that. All right, let's load up some of this stuff. I don't really need this coal. Good there. Okay, let's put some of that black stone back in place. I'm thinking we're going to need the string because when I put the vines in place, I don't want the vines to grow past a certain point, so I'll just put some string under them. Yeah, we're still having to do that. Some of the moss blocks I might wind up using. Flowering azalea. I already have enough of that over there, I think. I think I have enough of that there. So let's just run down and see what we can pull out of here. Nothing there, clearly. Here. Okay, here's some good stuff. Like these vines, for example. We can use that. Maybe some of the mangrove propagules hanging down will look kind of cool. Let me see. The twisting vines are a little too colorful. We're going to need some shears. And you know what? Let's just go with a full stack of the vines. That's good stuff. Jungle leaves, maybe just to blend them in, right? Get some varying kinds of more shears if we need them. I think we're good here. More oak leaves. And part of this is not just me collecting supplies from an abominable chest monster. It's also me cleaning up too, right? So anything that I can use out of here. I know this is a tedious kind of task to go through these chest monsters, but it's part of cleaning this up as well. Ah, yeah. There we go. Looking for those. See, I can get rid of a lot of this stuff. Yeah, we're good there. That's cool, because we might take a little bit of a side quest today and go out in search of a mangrove swamp. Because I've updated the chunks around these saved chunks several times now, and I don't know where anything is out there. So I think we're good there. What we got? Oh, mangrove leaves. That's a good sign. Ah, mangrove roots. Now, in New England, we say roots, but in other places, they say roots. It's cute. The mangrove wood we do not need, but these are important. So maybe not. Maybe we'll have enough. I think we're good. Not really sure about the shroom lights. I think I'll forego those. Again, I'm just browsing through items here, trying to pick out some sort of block palette. Or should I do something with chains hanging down? Nah, I don't see it quite fitting there. I'm thinking end rods maybe, though? Oh, we need that for an item frame, right? And I had some glow squiddy ink back here somewhere that I need to make a glowing item frame. Because I wanted the light source, right? There's an end rod. You know what? If we find any end rod, let's just stick those in there. Maybe I'll use them, maybe I won't. Yeah, there's the rest of the end rods right there. Some of these, oh, maybe some lanterns. Soul lanterns, I think, is a little too much there, but maybe some of the warm regular lanterns, maybe some of those. There's the glow squid ink that we need. Okay, I think we're pretty good. Slime blocks. Oh well, here's the item frames, right? We'll just make more of those. Cauldrons, blue terracotta, ferns. Maybe some ferns around the island later on when we're doing that kind of terraforming. I think we have enough. I think we have enough. You know, I'm wondering if we can place amethyst clusters on the bottom surface of something so they hang downward. That would look cool. That would look cool. Plus, it add a little purple in to try to offset, try to complement the yellow highlight features. I don't think I have any right here though. Let's take a look. If not, we could take a run down. Excuse me. A run down to the amethyst farm. Some more glue squid. Oh, maybe some of the cocoa beans, but the cocoa bean pods. We might have to fly over to the jungle for those. And again, you know, large amethyst bud, but I don't know. Some of the buds, some of the clusters. I'm really looking more for the clusters, but I don't really want to go with the blocks. I think the blocks are a little too much. Do I have any of these shulkers? Amethyst cluster. There we go. That way we can get the different sizes, right? Excuse me. I think we're good. Okay. Let's transfer all of this stuff over. The only thing we need to do to add to this is to get some of those cocoa bean pods into... Well, first of all, let's do some tests. There's a test I want to do with the clusters. See if you can hang clusters. And indeed, you can. All right, that's what I need. All right, so that's a good sign. And then can we hang the cocoa bean pods also on the underside of blocks? Can we do that? So let's go... the flight over the jungle isn't too far away, so we should be okay there. And that should be south of us. But I think we're going to have to do a little bit of sleeping before we can get much further here. Okay. Kachi probably put that flower up there. A long time ago. You know, I keep saying it whenever I log on to this server, but this is probably the most... No, it is. This is the most beautiful map that I've ever played on. And sometimes I'm a bit hesitant, a bit reluctant to update the chunks around it. But I haven't been disappointed yet. It's just such an awesome map. All right, let's see if we can find some of the cocoa beans. There's a bumblebee. All right, that's bamboo. I know we have more jungle close by, but I was hoping I could just find some jungle pumpkin. I was hoping we could find some cocoa beans like really close by. But this kind of biome isn't specifically a jungle. This is a bamboo jungle, so I don't know if you get the cocoa beans in the bamboo jungle. Maybe not. Because I do not see any around. Jungle sheep! Yeah, I don't see any around. All right, let's continue on. to the other jungle biomes, which are further south, I believe. I guess we could have cut down our time a little bit going through the Nether. But I do not have a portal down here, so I've been using Zero's map mod on the Buffooncraft community server. So occasionally you might see me glance up to what is for me the upper left. Because that's usually where the display is for the map mod. Oh, look at this little mountainside village up here. See, that's why I don't mind taking a little side quest. Look at that cliffside village. That's cool. I mean, it's treacherous, but it's cool. Ooh, and a pillager tower. Out in the middle of nowhere. Look at these high altitude meadows here. That's really cool. Evidently, the jungle isn't this far south. All right, maybe it's more over towards the west. Look at these beautiful mountains, though. Look at this. Look at those peaks, those snowy peaks there. Look at that. Dang, this is a beautiful map. Maybe the jungle is somewhere around here. And look at this. Two of my favorite kinds of village features combined here. You have a cliffside, seaside village. Wow, that guy's pretty daring in building his house there. That's really cool. Wow, and you've got another one. Wow, look at this. See, the exploration part of Minecraft I really miss. I say that often, but I mean, look at this mountainside village here. This is cool. That's really cool. All right, you know, I probably should have... Whoa. The terrain generation on this last chunk update that I did, I never really got a chance to have a look at this. Look at that. Man, does that look cool. You know, I get so wrapped up in building and farms and stuff like that that, really? I just got here, dude. I just got here. I might have brought some glow lichen with me, but maybe not. Oh, look at this guy, ready to destroy the landscape. Look at this. Bye-bye. Look at that, though, with this huge opening in the side of the cliff here, and then the lush cave and stuff. Dang, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Is that jungle over there? I think it is. I think it's just a patch, though, of... Is it a patch of bamboo, or... No, it's not. Okay, so we should get some cocoa bean pods here. Yes? No? Yes? Yeah, there we go. There we go. And you know what's cool? We can get them in some various stages. But I'm not sure that you can grow these. Oh, dang. That's not how you do it. All right. Silk touch, maybe? That's also not how you do it. I thought that... How do you get the pods like that? Silk touch shears, maybe? Can you break those without having them convert to beans? I think I'm going to have to look that up. Because I'm not Princess Nebula, so I have to look things up. There we go. Oh, wait. You know, I always go to Google first and then go to the fandom page, but Google always takes you, Google doesn't take you to the official Minecraft wiki, which I want to use more. Yeah, okay, all right. There we go. Obtaining. All right. Pods can be mined with any item, but axes are the quickest. Okay. Fully grown cocoa pods drop 3 beans using a tool enchanted with fortune does not increase the amount of beans dropped. Okay, but how do you get them to drop just the pods without breaking them into beans? Can we do that? So I should have a... Is this Silk Touch on my... Yeah, it is. Yeah, see, it only... do I have any Silk Touch shears in my toolkit? I might. Let's see what Silk Touch shears do. Oh, wait, right click maybe? No. No. Dang, I want these. How do I get them? What happens if I break the log to which they are attached? No, you still just get beans. Okay. Harvesting cacao. Yeah, I don't think you can get the pods themselves. They can be placed. Cocoa pods or cocoa bean pods are planted in the form of cocoa beans. They naturally spawn on jungle trees, which only spawn in jungle biomes. They can be placed on jungle logs, which means that quick farm can be created provided there is some jungle wood. Yeah, you know, I don't think we can get the pods themselves. Which is a shame because they look really cool. Oh, you know what we can get though? Oh, I know something we can use. All right, where are all those cocoa beans? So cocoa beans you can do like this. But it only works on jungle wood. Like, I don't think you could just randomly place these on the bottoms of anything. And if we do something like this, for example, let's try just as an experiment. Like that. If I do this to get the jungle wood, like that, and then I place the jungle wood like this, I don't think you can hang the beans from below them. Yeah, you can. It's only on the sides. Whatever. All right, so much for using those for a decorative block. That's not going to happen. 'Cause, 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 Yeah, that's awful looking now. And I'm out in the middle of nowhere. Just leave the floater, Thunder. No, I can't. There. Okay, that's a good enough fix. And let me see. We have more cocoa beans, so let's just do that. Okay, there, we're fine. Now, where have gone my chest? All right, so here. What I was thinking was this. Let's get that. Let's put those tools back. And yeah, I'm going to use a Silk Touch shears. That's okay. And these are Silk Touch. I want to go back to that lush cave because, I mean, look at that scene. Look at how beautiful that is. Wow. Let me set the render distance. See how much of that I can capture. Wow, I'm already at 32 chunks and I'm not clipping out or anything. Wow. Well, the old system's running well. Oh, there we go. I tried to put the shaders on. I was a little too quick with it. Oh, let me just hit that and wait. There we go. It doesn't show up quite as well with the shaders on. But maybe that's a good screenshot. Maybe that's a good thumbnail for later. I mean, that looks kind of cool. Cyclopsalops! I'm going to pause right there for a thumbnail because that looks really cool. Psych, how are you doing? I'm doing awesome. I'm doing awesome, thanks. You guys can see the auto shout out there for Cyclopsalops. Ugh. What's going on over there where you're at, my young friend? You guys can catch a little bit of the detail a little better here with the shaders disabled. You can see that opening in the cliff face there. It's just so cool. Let's fly back over there because there's something over there I want. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, there it is. Right on the bottom of this block. And let me see. There's a Silk Touch, so I think it'll work. And let's use a little bit of the stone here to help us out. Yes. No. Yes. Well, you know, I have a bucket of water, Thunder. Just do it the pro way, like a pro Minecrafter. There you go. Yeah, see? Then you can go fetch that, and you can use the water stream to ride back up to safety. There. Done. Middle Earth scene. Yeah, it kind of looks like that, doesn't it? It's just incredible looking. Nothing much. I'm pretty sure I saw the education minister today. We exchanged 2 hellos. Nothing more awkward than passing people in a small stairwell. I was going to ask, is that a good thing or a bad thing? But evidently it's an awkward thing. So education minister, that would be maybe roughly equivalent to a school principal here in the U.S., maybe? Headmaster of sorts? All right, let's see if we can get this Oh, that one right there is in that water stream. Maybe I can reach that. I don't need a lot of these because too many of them would be really obnoxious, but I'm thinking two might do it. Right? If I could just reach out of this water stream, and that's a pretty big if. Maybe this one's close enough, right? Oh, did I kill it? No, I didn't. Let's stay out of the lava. Oh, there's a deep dark down here. With a shrieker right there. Oh, this is bad. This is not... Oh, and there's lava flowing towards us because the chunks are updating. No, we're out of here. Wow, I didn't even see that deep dark down there. I didn't even notice that. Oh! Look at that, would you? Oh, usually I carry my spyglass on me. Oh, let's get a little closer. Wow, this is quite the place. Uh-oh. That's a little on the dangerous side, too. Any other friends? And I put friends in quotes when I say... Wow. Let's fly down to that ledge. No. There's a skeleton right there. Let's not do that, you bony so-and-so. But look at this. Wow. Well, I'm not sure there's a full-blown ancient city down here, but there's at least a deep dark. All right, let's slow down with the camera panning. Look, that, I'm surprised I didn't set that off. Maybe the water around that sort of insulated it from sound? This is a very cool scene. Very, very cool. Oh, wait, maybe I can easily, or more easily, get this one? I've got an idea. Let's see if I can reach that with a bucket of water. Where is it? It was, oh, right there. See, whereas it's curved away, I can't just pillar up to it. Yeah, you know, that's too much work. That one's way too much work. I think one of these is enough. I would really like two, though. Maybe that one's not too bad because I can climb the vines. Or maybe if I just had some blocks I could pillar up, right? Like, you know, if I just carved into the side of the hill here and just got myself... I heard a drowned. Got myself some... just some natural blocks here, right? So I can pillar up. Then I'll grab that and fly out of here. But wow, this is a really cool location. Okay, this should be enough. Then I can get over here. And you know what? If I get closer to this, that's why I use Silk Touch, so I can get natural blocks. There's a lot of these kind of formations here anyway, so it won't look so bad. Because I don't want to ruin this scenery. There. That's better. Alright, let's get out of here, because this place is somewhat dangerous. Wow, you've got a sunken ship over there. Let me see. Increasing, decreasing. Let's go back. Look at all the lava and the cliff face and stuff. Wow, it's just so cool. Ocean Monument right there. You know what? Let's take a nap right here. And we can get rid of this extra stone. We don't need that much stuff clogging our inventory. Let's do that. Let's do that. We'll do a little bit of sleeping. Not a fan of him, not gonna lie. No, he's like an elected official. Ooh. Oh, yeah, politician. Lovely. Of the canton. But hey, he hasn't banned LGBT stuff, and education here is all right, so I won't complain. Canton is equivalent to of a state. Okay. Not gonna lie, my canton is quite neutral with the LGBT policy, which I'm a fan of. Yeah. There's people you can talk to, like folks at the youth club. Good. Only issue is people just being generally unfriendly about it from time to time. Mostly just kids, though. Yeah, and that's probably because maybe there it's still a little conservative, right? It's still kind of a new and strange thing there, right? So maybe that's more of an adjustment kind of thing, right? Maybe as time goes on, folks will settle down with that over there a little bit. H2 no hydrate. Thank you very much. Still, during that adjustment period, if you're a member of that community, it still can be unpleasant, right? So, wow, I got to admit, I love that scene. That is beautiful over there. Yeah, here's more of the jungle stuff I was looking for earlier. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I usually fly over here to mine my sand. So, but look at this is another little village over here that's pretty cool. You've got two of them. You've got this one here, a little cliffside village that's on fire, and you have this one over here. Yeah, I've been out this way before. I've just never been quite over that far because I believe that I mine sand over in that direction. So. I'm going to be needing me a little bit more rockets. I hope I have some. Oh, where am I? Oh, that's the slime farm. Wow. Okay. I know where I am now. Let us get some rockets so we may speed homeward. Box of rockets, and I have to remember in this server, how am I doing rockets wise? Oh, I'm doing just fine. Okay. And the Buffooncraft community server, we were a little hard up for rocketry, but I ran the raid farm and I have ridiculous amounts of rockets now. This Friday's Buffooncraft stream will be from the community server. Will it? Yes, it will. And you'll get to see some of the work that we've been doing on the community server. I have got some cool stuff to show you guys. Very cool stuff indeed. I like to think of it as the whole, you can get rid of the problem if you don't talk about it. Yeah, if I'm interpreting that correctly, right? If everyone just gets their rights and stuff, we could just chill. Yeah. God, this is a beautiful scene. Even with the half-built stuff, it's still a beautiful scene to fly in on. I feel a lot of satisfaction when I fly through here. I also feel a little bit of frustration, but because things aren't completed. But I mean, look at this as you're flying in on it. It looks really nice. It's got a nice shape to it. I'm hoping I don't destroy it by hanging a whole bunch of junk off of this, which is what I'm about to do. All right. Let me see. Let's go pack this right here. There we go. Let's do this. Let's do this. We can save an inventory slot here if we just build the thing that we want to use. need quite a few sticks for that. And that is the perfect amount of sticks for that. There we go. We'll use these item frames for other things, so we're fine with that. But we need the one to balance out our side there. Did I have another honeycomb block? No, I don't. But I can craft one. Now, do I need 4 of these or 9 of them? Oh, I have a spare right here. Now, here's a block that I like to use, right? But it's pretty loud. So so you got to use them sparingly, right? Shut Mountain and I were talking about this earlier. Now, I have regular item frames here, but you know what? I actually want to use the glowing ones, because it'll just add a little bit more light. Now, we have plenty of light because we have the glow lichen up there, but and we have light coming in from behind the hoppers here and behind those composters. The composters kind of match the pattern of the nests a little bit. I mean, they don't over here with the hives, but the cool thing is that the light shines through them. So if you put a lamp or light source behind them, it'll shine through these, and you'll get a hidden light source, which is kind of cool. All right. I don't know. The glowing is a little strong. Maybe that's a little too strong. Yeah, maybe it is. That contrasts a little bit more, right? So maybe I just shot myself in the foot here with the. Yeah, maybe I'm back to being one item frame short again. I know. I'll use the glowing item frames and stuff. Nah, they look bad. So I'm back to needing one of those. And I just wasted those items on the glowing item frames. Say, yeah. All right, whatever, Thunder, whatever. Okay. I can fix that later. That's not a problem. So let's see what we can do with some of this now. The idea, maybe not so much around, well, I don't know, maybe the edges would look kind of cool. So I'm thinking at various places here to go along. And I'm thinking like this, right? You can do things. We can hang things from here. It'll look kind of cool. I'm hoping. It's just that, like, this feature has a particular kind of profile to it now, and I don't want to disrupt that too much. Right, so let's go sparingly. I want access up to the other side. Oh, I'm going to do something that's probably going to drive a few of you nuts, but yeah, I'm going to use the roots for stairs. Yeah, we need to balance this out. So I'm thinking, and I'm trying not to crowd these too much because I like these features, but I'm thinking like that. That's enough. That's more than enough. All right. Also, let's stash that back, and let's do a waxing check up here. I'm surprised we're not getting any here, though, but it depends on what the proximity is to other copper blocks and at what time you had placed them. Place. All right, that's good. These are okay. It's this side I need to check. That I want to have a little further along. Those two are okay. How about these? See? See? That's what I'm talking about right there. All right. We are almost halfway through the stream. And I saved that for my closing tune, so let's restart. Waylander Tone! Hey, welcome in! You guys can see the auto shout out there for Waylander Tone. Please go check out Tone's stream. Fellow Buffoon VIP working together on the community server. Very beautiful stuff. All right, got to go, so I'm not a zombie in school tomorrow. Have a good one. Okay. Yeah, please get some rest so you can do well in school, right? Thank you so much, Psych, for dropping by. Really appreciate it. I need to switch to standing mode at this point. There we go. That's better. Have a good one. You too, sir. Okay, let's put these back in here. So, yeah, I like the roots up there. Oh, one thing I wanted to do was the glow lichen. I wanted to make sure that I had enough of that. And yes, I do, but I want a little bit more. Because this, I don't plan on using that much up there. But this stuff can go by pretty quickly. So, I mean, you could use it up pretty quickly. Yeah, that should be enough. Maybe like that. Let's use up these shears because I have plenty of them. And if I use them all up, then I don't have to waste an inventory space on them. An inventory slot, space, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying. Okay. And one of the things I find annoying for my workflow is that I can't just jump up. Well, sometimes I can, but jump up and place these. The thing is not to overdo it. I think that's good for that side. All right, I like that. I think that's enough. Ooh, okay. Time to add some. Well, it might be a little too early to add these because it might affect our judgment. But sparingly, sparingly. Sparingly, Thunder. So you guys may have picked up on the pattern. I'm kind of dividing this into 3 sections. So a section here, a middle section, and then that section over there. Let's go with the smaller ones. So like a big one and a small one in each section, something like that. That means one in the middle there. And then maybe on this side. Again, trying not to overdo it too much there. These you have to use very sparingly. So there's 3 of these, so that means 1 in each section. All right, and these are going to be kind of close to that kind of profile, so let's not put them too close together. We'll put one there. Maybe one here, and then one across the other side. Over in this section, maybe we'll put one roughly there-ish. All right, let's see if that's like really making things super annoying. Not too bad. It's not too bad. It looks kind of obnoxious right now, but we need to put in some of the other features, and then it'll settle down. We could put in some of the propagules. Hopefully they won't grow into mangrove trees. I hope they don't. I might not be able to hang these from this, but we'll... Yeah, I can. Okay. So that's one feature we can't use. Well, wait. We might be able to do something like this, though. Can I do this instead? Oh, I was thinking I might be able to hang them from these. And I can't. Okay, that's fine. That's cool, though. It would have added a nice variety to that, but... Whatever. But the glowberries. And the glowberries, we're going to need to use some string for these. So let's hold off on those for right now. Because I neglected to get more string. All right, so I'm looking now at the azalea blocks and the vines. Well, vines, I'm still going to need string for vines, right? Let's get some of the flowering azalea blocks. I have some of those. I could use that for growing the trees. We could put these back for the moment. Oh, we've got a little bit more string right here. Oak leaves, jungle leaves, mangrove leaves. Yeah, we're good here. All right, so I don't have any of the flowering ones. All right, so let's take care of that. And we can just do this. And then we can do a little bit of this. Great. Now we can get the things that we need. Could use these shears for that. And it's just really the flowering ones we need. The other ones we don't. I mean, if we get them, we get them. It's not a big deal. We have plenty of the non-flowering variety. But it's just these flowering ones here. Oh, and some cherry, too. Right. I meant to start to get some of the cherry blossom stuff. Okay, this is good. Let's go help ourselves to the oak. This will dissipate, and then we're good. Grab that as well. I think we're good. Yeah, here we go. All right, so we can do something like... Oak. No, like that. Okay, that's good. Now this, we can use quite a bit more of, but I already have quite a bit here, so... You know, again, you know, you don't want to overdo it, but at the same time... This, you could spam these a little bit more, I feel. See, already that's looking better. Now, the thing is not to get too dense with it. At least I feel that that's the case. Trying to channel my inner Supernova Relic here. See if I've learned anything at all from him. I think I like this, like it is. I think that's okay. Maybe a little bit more in the front like that. Okay, I like that. I like it. Oh, you know what's going to be really cool? Let's do this. Let's do the sleeping first. Let's do the sleeping first, and where did that glow lichen go to? This is going to be kind of cool. Again, as long as we don't overdo it. A little bit on the oak around these, all right? Again, just don't overdo it. It should be fine. It should be fine. Okay. See, I'm liking that a lot. See, if we head back like this, see, that looks really nice like that. All right. I don't think I can put glow lichen on wall units. No, I cannot. But I'm good with that for right now. Okay, and what's cool about the pollinating flower, is that what that's called? Spore blossom, is the spores floating in the air. Give it some life because you've got some animation going on there. So the spores are flying through the air. The bees are busy working. It's cool. It's cool. I like it. And I'm almost at the point here now where very few vines now. Very few glowberry vines. Just a little bit. But endrods too. I want to see what the endrods look like. If they're just too much. They might be. Yeah, the endrods might be a little too much, but let's take a look. Maybe put one there, and then when night falls, we'll have to have a look at this. Maybe one back here-ish, like that. And you know that's really it, because we also have light sources with these glow lichen. Those might be way too strong. Those might be way too strong because it'll get rid of this subtle lighting that the glow lichens have, transmit, you know, so that might be a little too much. I mean, during the daylight, it's not that big of a deal. All right, slow down with the panning, Thunder. Slow down. Yeah, I think those are good. I already feel like they're too strong. Nope. Too strong. I think they're way too strong. Because you're going to get a nice subtle glow from these at night, and you're also going to get a glow from those. So, and I think those... Yeah, I think these Endrogs are just going to overpower. Maybe those small hanging lanterns, maybe a few of those here and there might be okay. Maybe. Oh. Oh, I just got a cool idea. I don't know if I could do that or not. Is this going to work? Can I do that? Trapdoors. Please that I left the trapdoors here. Please. I should have left trapdoors here. Because I have tons of them. And I don't want to make more. Because that's just more junk for me to sort later. Yeah, here they go. Here they are. Trapdoors and vines. Can I really do this? Oh, I hope this works. I hope this works. It might not because of the way I have to place it, but... but I think if I did it on the other side, it just... I wanted it back, but the redstone is in the way. No. Let's try from the opposite side. Maybe I can show you what I'm thinking about. Wrong angle. Wrong angle again. There, that's what I want. Maybe I can do it backwards. Maybe it'll be okay, but I think it would be better. Yes! All right. What I want to do is I want to have this, but I want to have it flipped around. I mean, what does it look like from that side? Not good. I want to flip that around, but the redstone on that circuit is in the way. And I'm thinking if I had that right across, it would look really cool. But now I'm going to temporarily break that redstone to show you guys what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But in order to do that, that trap door would have to be on this side. So it would have to do something like... Oh, no. Calm down. Calm down. Like that. And like that. I don't know. Maybe I can't quite use that for here. But I like that idea. So I'm thinking of some kind of way to enclose this in the back, and that's what I was thinking. But I don't know. Maybe I can't do that here, but I can use that somewhere else. Okay, I have to do a very, very fast be right back. So let us log off so I will not die. And I shall be right back. Okay, and we're back. Like I said, we had started the stream a little bit earlier because we have stuff going on here in the Thunderhand household. And running back and forth, tending to that kind of stuff. And I'm starting to run out of time. My cutoff was at 1 o'clock, and it looks like some of that stuff is coming down a little bit earlier than was announced. So, but still, I'm running the stream till 1. That's what I said. Let's fire things back up here. Okay, this is what I wanted to see. See, at nighttime, you get a little, you get some of the glow lichen on top of the leaves there. Right, some of this glow lichen is lighting up that way a little bit, but you have some of this up here too. Right, a little bit there, a little bit there. And the scene at nighttime is really nice. There we go. Let's put the shaders on. Plus, you know, the amethyst buds have a light source as well, right? So, look at that. It's beautiful, huh? I'm almost tempted to leave it just like that. But a little bit with the glowberries because they'll add a little bit of light as well. But again, we got to use those very sparingly. And then the vines, right? And the cool thing about the glowberry vines is you don't have to have the berries on them, right? You can use them without the berries. You just put the vine up there and then you just hit it with the bone meal and that gives you the glowberries. If you don't use the bone meal, then it just gives you the vine leaves. So that's really cool. Very beautiful. Yeah, you know, sometimes, and thank you, sometimes the blocks are just so nice that if you spam them up there, they just, because the blocks themselves are really nice looking, right? You just spam them up there and they look awesome. Let's see. All right. Whew. Let's do this. Again, we're on a quest for string once more. But I can do something like... I think I could do something like this. Let's just hang this off of here temporarily, like that. Oh, you know what? I forgot the way that this grows. You can go like this. Oh, no, not like that. That's the dumb way to do that. Let's try it again. Right, like this. That gives you the glowberries, and then you go like this. And this is how you propagate these. Like that. Right? Now, if I don't put any string under that, that's just going to grow all the way to the ground, which is something we don't want. Over here, though, that's going to be kind of cool. Here, it's not. So here, I'm just farming these to get the glowberries, right? All right. That's quite a bit. Again, I don't want to overdo it with these, but you have to look at where the light sources are, and then Like there's no, well, there's a light source over there and there's one right here. This one might not be too bad. But one of the things I'm thinking is I can use vines along here to kind of close up that edge on either side if I need to. If I need to. But see, I can cap this one off by using a little bit of string. Maybe that's a little obnoxious. Now, there's supposed to be a way that if I use shears on this, like that, it's not supposed to grow anymore. So let's use that as an experiment. Okay. There we go. Yeah, we need to get rid of that. And reel full of sage. Sage, there should have been a auto shout out for you. But real foolish Sage, our fellow buffoon VIP, welcome in. We're on our generation server today. It being a Wednesday. So let's add, let's do this. Before I get too far with this, I want to see, I want to make sure that that doesn't grow. But if it grows along here, it's not a problem because it'll only grow down so far, and then these features will stop it from growing any further. And that would be kind of cool to mask off some of this. Right, so that, maybe that right there. We can get some, yeah, I really don't like the way the string looks. I really don't like that. I should have some more bone meal here. Here we go. Done. Okay, let's do this. Let's move over to here. Do that. Maybe that and that. That and that. Okay, I'm digging that. Now, I'm putting all the glowberries on these, but yeah, say some of them I'm going to do that. For some of them I'm going to do that. I want to leave the glowy bits there. That's a little excessive. That's a little excessive. This, though, might be okay over here like that. Okay, Sage. That's quite all right. I am making a terrible minecart track for my base to taters. Why? Why would you do that? About 10k blocks in all. Takes about 15 minutes to ride through a narrow tunnel underground. Absolutely terrible idea. If I'm not mistaken, that's at least the second confirmed absolutely terrible idea that you've had. Self-declared, by the way. That's not my judgment. The first one being your terrible idea over at Lux's base. Okay, I'm looking at some of this. Let's do something like that maybe. And we'll put the glubries right on that. There are two light sources right there, so maybe one like right here. Oh, we got to be careful. We got to be careful. If I think I need to do this, right? If I don't want them to grow any further, like that, right? And like that. The thing is, if I don't want them to grow any further, but I do want the berries on them, how do I do that? I mean, if I do that, did I just negate the clipping that I did? This is good so far because these haven't grown any further, so I think I'm all right. How am I doing light source wise there? I think I'm okay. This one I'm going to extend down a little bit. This one I'm going to extend down a little bit. There we go, like that. There we go. Because this has the open area, so extending them downward, that seems to be okay. Maybe like that. And maybe like that. With a clip. I really don't want them to hang down more than like 2 blocks. We have one right there. Maybe one right here. There we go. Let's head on back here and have a look. Okay, that's not bad. It's starting to get a little too cluttery though. So not too many with these. I really like the idea of them hanging off at the corners, though. That looks cool. So maybe I'll extend that one down, and maybe I'll leave the berries on it. So I'll do something like that, and then something like that. And that should leave the berries at the top, but stop that from growing down there. So I like that. Oh, and you know what we might be able to do? Oh, this might be cool to do. Let's... Can I suspend these from here? No, I can't. Ugh! All right, whatever. I was hoping I could hang them down from that. All right, I like this. I like this, although I think I need a little bit off the back here. Like that, and we can grow the berries in the top and limit that there. This is good because we'll see this at nighttime now, and we'll get an idea, right? Yeah, they happen a lot. Terrible ideas happen a lot. This tunnel goes through various caves, lava lakes, water lakes, and even a couple of ancient cities. Ooh! You summon the warden when you ride the track. Okay. That brings that to a whole other level. And in fact, I'm definitely now going to have to see what that's all about. Or as our Canadian friends say, all about. Okay, I like this. I like this. We just need a little bit more of the longer ones right there on that side, but I think we're good with that. Plus a couple of small features right here in the front. That's good there. I like the way that that's looking. Again, a couple of small features here in the back would be nice. And I think that side looks really good. Okay, so front and back. Let's throw on this. Slowly enunciate. Let's throw on the shaders. That's what we're trying to get the mouth to say there. Okay, right here. Let's see what this looks like at night. Yeah, that's looking really nice. Some light sources over here would be kind of nice though. So I'm gonna do get that top one like that. That kind of balances things out there a little bit. Okay, that looks good over there. As far as lighting goes in the back, I think we're good like that. I just got to put a couple of more leaf block features over there. I think I might extend that vine down a little bit. This one, right here. We'll do that and that. That looks a little too contrived, but it might be okay. Okay, I like it. Let's do some sleeping. What I'm going to do now is put in just some leaf block features right along the edges, and I think that'll do it. And should bring us right to the end of the stream, too. We've got about 10 minutes left, but look at the ocean monument, man. That looks so cool. The Gadian fam. My pride and joy over there. Okay, so I want to set some leaf blocks in right about here. Just speckle them in there. They should be fine. Let us turn off the shaders just a little bit. And maybe some vines, too. Maybe a few vines. Not too many on the vines. The good thing about the vines is you can hang the vines off of these blocks, and they'll look really cool. Like, maybe we can do some of the vines right here. Like, well, let's do that. Let's take a look. Let's go with vines next. And I believe I can do the same thing with the vines. If I take the vines like this. Oh, I can't hang the vines from the bottom. And yeah, you can't do vines from trapdoors. Okay. Okay, fine. Be that way. I think I can do that. Or maybe something like that. Okay, this one's good because it's only going to grow that long. I don't think it'll do something like this because you can't... Yeah, that's the ultimate length, right? So we're good there. And I don't think you can shear the vines to stop them from growing, which is a bad thing. So that might not be a good place to place that. Unless... You know what might do that? It might be a little bit of overkill, but what if we did like that? And another good place to hang the vines would be here because, again, these features will stop them from growing too long. So you could do something like that. Or you know what would be better? There. And maybe one like here. Those should now grow downward and they should be okay. Oh, we should get a similar thing in the back. Like there. That should only grow down to here at the longest. So that should look good. That should only grow down that far. That should only go down that far. So you guys are getting the picture, right? We could do something like that. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, I think just some leaf blocks, and then we're good. Then we're finished. I think moss block is a little too dense. Oak leaves, mangrove leaves. Jungle leaves would be the nice ones because they would be really bright. So, and I'm just sticking it here just so I can look at it. Those are the oak leaves. Those are the jungle leaves. I don't know. Maybe the oak leaves will look a little bit better. Let's look at the mangrove leaves. Let's see what they look like. Oh, it's mangrove leaves all the way. Yep. Yep, it's definitely mangrove leaves. Let's stash those. One of the things I hate about scaffolding is it's a pain to crouch on scaffolding. I wish you could place moss carpet on the underside of something. That would look really cool. You know, I want to put something right there. I'm thinking maybe a glowberry vine. Wow, that really, that particular green contrasts very nicely. I am very pleased. All right, let's have a butcher. I like that. Okay, we need some on that edge. But again, you know, not a lot. Like that. And like that, maybe. Okay, that's good. We still need something here, but it's got to be small. Like maybe one of the glowberries, but without the... one of the vines, but without the glowberries. And we need this right between these two. Right there. Yeah, I like that. Okay, that looks good. I'm satisfied. It's very satisfying. Very satisfying indeed. Let us do that. Let's do this. I think I could reach that from here. There we go. And if I right-click this, it won't grow any longer than that. Okay, I like it. Let's get caught up here. Advance is now following. Thank you so much for the follow. And I hope I said the name correctly. If I were under the illusion that anyone would use this with any frequency, I might go back with a bunch of glass and improve the view of the ride. This whole bee farm is looking awesome already. I really like the copper blocks as joinery on the logs. Thank you, sir. Again, trying to channel my inner Supernova Relic and see if I've learned anything from him at all over my years in Buffooncraft. I'm still not spamming blocks quite as freely as he would. At least I don't feel like I am, but this is definitely his kind of a thing. And a little bit of Princess Nebula and maybe even Cheska's Genie a little bit too. This is their kind of thing. So, you know, when I look at the really decorative builders, I know I'm super weak in that aspect of Minecraft, so I try to see if I can pick anything up from them. All right. I think that'll do it. We're at the end of the stream anyway. I think I've done everything I wanted to do with this, except do a fly-in and see what it looks like. Get some aerial shots. See, it looks kind of plain on the... Oh, wow, we're missing some trapdoors up here. How did that happen? Okay, I'm glad I flew up here now. That's kind of jank. Some glow lichen up here would probably be pretty cool. But it might not place. I don't think it'll place. Let's get the trapdoors. Vine might not place up there either. But let's try them. We'll get that. We'll get this. And trapdoors. Jank has been spotted. Yeah, these might not place because these are technically within a block, right? So, yeah. They'll not be outplacing. But here's another opportunity for a screenshot, for a thumbnail for the VOD. Of course, the thing about nighttime is the bees aren't out. So, maybe a little bit like that. Maybe that would be a decent screenshot. Maybe. But we could always put on shaders. But I'm kind of in a shadow there, so maybe, maybe not. And then I could do the sleeping thing. And the nice thing about this is the bees are out in the morning. Wow, if I do that with the rays of the sun coming in just right, that actually looks pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That'll make a nice thumbnail. The sleeping thing is my favorite thing. At 60 years of age, I have to agree. Sleeping is awesome. All right. We're already past our time a little bit, and we have stuff to do here in the Thunderhand household. So with that, I have to say a goodbye, and I don't think I even have time. In fact, I know I don't have time to do a raid today. I've got to hustle right on out of here. Let us log out from the server so we don't die. But I'm very satisfied with our progress today. Okay, so let us conclude our stream for today. I'd like to thank everybody for dropping by today. It was really cool to see you guys, especially, since we're an hour ahead, a little bit earlier than we normally are. So it's really cool to see you guys. I'd just like to remind everybody that we do this Generation stream every Wednesday typically from noon to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Our next stream will be Friday. That'll be 11 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That will be Buffooncraft SMP, and we will be working from the community server on Friday, I do believe. And then the stream after that will be Sunday. That'll be from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and that will be Kachi time. Streaming with my young son, Kachi. Okay, everybody enjoy the rest of your afternoon, your evening, your morning, wherever you happen to be. And we'll see you all again next time. Bye for now, everyone.